Hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
So, we're off up Cadair on the Minfirth path, mostly. Just come out to the car park. There's a nice sign there that says all walks this way, so that's what we're doing. Walk through this lovely little sort of picnicky area type place. £6 to park for the whole day, £3 for 4 hours. Pumped into the local economy with a bit of luck. So, when we get to somewhere where, oh look, assholes left a effing dog bag right by the path. Right, anyway, when we get to where we turn off this path, I'll give you a shout. We just come past the visitor centre here, which is fully packed up for the winter by the look of it. So no chance of a cup of tea or coffee or ice cream on the way back.
Yeah.
Hey ho. This is where we turn off the path through the gate and up these terrifying steps. So we've just come out of the old oak woodland. You can see, absolutely beautiful. And we've picked the right day out of the woods, so to speak, but still a fair bit of climbing to go. And we've got the sound of that stream with all the waterfalls, which will follow us all the way up into the bowl of Cwm Cai, which we will get to sooner or later. It does flatten out after a bit, I promise. Not quite onto the open hillside. We're still in this gill, I guess you'd call it, of the river you can hear in the background. Plenty more steep steps to go yet. Eventually this will take us out into the open. Not far now. And out into Cwm Cai, where we'll have a rest. So we're going up into the Cwm. So you take the left-hand fort here to stay on the Minfirth path, and just round the corner it all opens out. Slate bridge over this river, Cadair, I think. That's the way we're going to come down that ridge. Basically following the fences there. It's quite tough. Back to this point. After that path junction, it levels out quite a lot and you get this nice level bit before some up. And as you can see, it's really opened out now. Oh, it's warm. It's very warm. So look at this. What a place. So that's Cwm Cai. Ooh. We'll get a bit farther in and have a closer look, eh? So as we're walking up through the Cwm, we're walking through what is a moraine of a glacier that carved out this Cwm in, I don't know which ice age, but one of them. And every so often, we'll probably see them a bit better later on, but there are huge boulders which have been moved down here by the ice. They're glacial erratics, which means they came from somewhere else, transported by glaciers. So you can see here, behind Linda, where the ice scraped down over the bedrocks. And we're ahead the next lot, there's a couple of glacial erratics on the top there. And then there's more, another one over there. And going all the way down. In a sense, it's a hanging glacial valley. Because it drops off, as you saw, the way up. Drops off extremely steeply into the main valley below, which I think sits on a fault line, but I'll check that and I'll put yes or no on the film when we get there. Not really sure. So it's 9 years since we've been here. But, you know, once you get away from the car park, where the toilets have definitely been grossly, massively upgraded, it's all pretty much the same as you'd expect. There's probably a few more bits of pitched path, but I don't remember what was here before, to be honest. So we've worked our way around the Llyn. You can see the Minford path going up onto the skyline over there. It's okay, apart from there's this tricky rock step, like down climb, which is a bit iffy. Isn't it, dear?
It is.
Yeah.
You sort of lose a path every so often.
Yeah, yeah. There's multiple paths and bits of it, but we're pretty much at the bottom of our way up now, if you see what I mean. Which I will show you just as we get a little bit closer. Terrifying rock scramble. No, it's not too bad, honest. So we are going up there. Actually, it didn't look too bad in the camera. So yeah, the closer you get to it, the less terrifying it looks actually. So anyway, I'm probably not going to be able to film much going up there, but I'll do what I can. So the ascent starts on this shaly, slaty path, or what's become a path, I guess, over youth. It's not as bad as it looks from the other side of the Llyn, but it does get steeper as you go up. You need to be careful. The rocks can slip under your feet if you're carrying a bag, and you can tip backwards. You see, I always put Llyn in front of me so I can see what's going on. Yeah, I'm filming you. So try not to fall over. Okay, so that's what we've just come up. This dark gully here. We just had a bit of a rest and about to step out into the wind. So it's coming from the southwest, so we've been sheltered from it all day so far. But you take like no wind, a little bit of wind, lots of wind. That is cold. Right, up the hill,
Right.
in the cold,
Yeah.
and the wind. So you fight your way through the boulder field. There is a line of cairns you can follow. And then when it gets to look a bit too daft, veer off to the left and you join the pony track that comes up from the other side of the mountain. And we got here just in time. You can see the clag flying by. It's pretty cold now. So we're all wrapped up. But we're pretty close to the top, I think. So effectively we've come to the other side now, and we've got the pony track to go up to the top up there. It's cold, so we're gonna crack on. And then shortly after you join the pony track, the trig coming out of the mist. Oh yeah. Ever since we got into that col, the weather has progressively got more rubbish. But anyway, we're nearly at the top. Oh,
It's a bit breezy.
it's blowy.
So we're going from a nice warm summer's day
Yeah,
to winter.
yeah. Hey ho. So we're on the top here, and this top is actually called Cadair, because of course the whole massif is Cadair Idris, but this top is Cadair. And down there is the shelter pad. So our next objective is over there to Mynydde Moel. But first, get out of the wind. At this trig point, you can see what's underneath them. Quite a substantial lump of concrete. So this is the famous Cadair Idris shelter, and we got it all to ourselves at the moment. Hear the wind whistling by. We're just leaving the shelter now, and we're going to walk our way across the, I guess plateau you'd call it, across the top towards Mynydde Moel, which is the other end of this ridge, plateau, top, massif, whatever you want to call it. So we've gone waterproofs now, just to keep the wind out. We do have our puffy jackets with us if needed. Oh, just switched the camera on because I could see the top of Cadair, but it's gone again.
Gotta be quick.
Yeah. Oh well. I don't know if you can see those two people there, but just there's a path that goes off to the right and goes lower down, and that's the way you go if you don't want to go up to Mynydde Moel. It just crosses at a lower level. There's a stile over the fence, and then you follow the path down by the fence, and eventually you get down to that little clapper bridge that we saw earlier in the walk. But if you want to come up to Mynydde Moel, you take the right fork, which is what we're on. Right, so when you get to the top of that climb, there's this fence and stile. This is the fence that we'll follow back down, and that pile of blocks over there is the top of Mynydde Moel. Okay then? Right. So here we are. A cloud chasing us back. Nice big shelter and cairn, and Lynn's topping out Mynydde Moel. And look at this view, just amazing. Dolgethry again down in the bottom. So last time I came up here, there's a car park. You see where that quarry wall is, a big crag down there. There's a car park this side of the road next to there. Then there's a path that comes up over there and then round and up over the back. And I camped just by the fence, about 20-30 yards from the fence over there. And it's a good trip. I did video it. I'll put a link in the description and flick it up on the screen at the end of this one, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, it's worth coming over here. The view's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got the south, which would be fantastic apart from that cloud. There's the Arrans over there. And to the north there's the Rinogs. And look at that rock face. Should we have a rest here or just should we crack on?
Should we crack on?
We'll crack on. Okay,
Yeah,
so
stuff our way down, yeah?
so the way down is to go back to that fence and then just follow it down the hill. And it'll go all the way down in, well, it'll go all the way down, back down to that wood. So we'll show you in a minute. Oh, that wind is awful when it comes through. It's really nasty. So as you can see, we're back at the fence now. We've just cut the corner off slightly. So there's the top of Mynys Moel. As I say, we've just come around to this fence and we're just going to follow it down now. So that path I pointed out earlier on, the lower path, that comes down to a stile on this fence. And obviously we'll get there just by following the fence. And basically you just follow it down on its left hand side all the way down to the wood. What to say really, it's our wedding anniversary today.
It is.
I know how to treat a woman, so I brought her out on a hill.
She's quite happy.
Yeah, she is. And we're staying in a hotel just down there by the lake. I don't know whether you can see it in this camera, but at the end of that lake, Llyn, is the hotel we're staying at. So, like I say, I know how to treat a woman.
Good job, it's me, innit?
It is. Right, so the top part of this descent route is lovely grass, as you can see behind me. That doesn't last forever. Eventually it gets steeper. We've just come to that bit now. She wants me to go first. Look at that. You can see they've been putting some pitch paths in. They don't seem to stick on the really steep bits. Right, so we've just come down that lot, a right mess that is, onto a pitch path. Still following the fence. If you'd taken the lower path that I mentioned at the top there, then it comes out here onto this stile. Helpfully with all these stiles they put grid references on them. I'm not sure why, but I'm sure it's helpful. Maybe it helps them talk about which stile needs repairing. Path does go quite a long way down the hill, but it does eventually run out. But they are getting ready to repair it, which is nice to see. So yeah, back on the gravel. We're getting to the bottom of the descent now as far as the fence is concerned. When you get to the third ladder stile, which is where we are now, you cross it and go on down into the coombe. So that's the way we went up, path over there, up through the coombe, alongside the Nant Cadair. It's a little bit hazy on top, but I guess it's going to be in and out all day. We just happened to get there at the wrong time. Well, not to worry, it's a good walk. So we're just coming down now towards the top of the forest and that bridge I showed you earlier on. So we're back down at the bridge. So basically we're back on the way we came up. So I'll wrap it up here. But what I will do is take some pictures and stuff as we walk down to this beautiful oak wood, which is, I don't know if it's an ancient forest, but it certainly has the feel of one. Had a good day?
Yeah. My knees are aching. I'm coming down them steps.
Yeah, it's a tough descent that, but not to worry. Okay, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, give us a like. And if you want to see more, you could consider subscribing. You know, all that YouTube stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.